Welcome. We're here with Gary. Hi, Gary.
Nice to
You've
meet
brought
you.
a couple of objects for us to look at today.
I did, yes.
First, you have something over there. Can I take a quick look at that?
Well, yes, please. That's why we're here today, isn't it?
What you have here, are you aware what this is?
I believe it's a spike used in some type of wooden crafting.
Well,
or wooden harvesting.
You're right and you're wrong. What this is really a very early cock ring that's made of iron. And so those were very rare. And they also had use as a butt plug. So that you could get both uses out of this device. Now these were very early and they were very crude, but they were effective. And many of the young men in those days swore by these. So you can take it or leave it, believe me. Let's move a little bit farther on, because I feel like what you brought me is the pièce de résistance of model ships. Now, what is this model ship? How did you come by this object?
I paid, I believe at the time it was a hard-earned $15 at a garage sale outside of Santa Cruz, California.
Okay.
When I was working my paper route.
Well, that in what year was that?
I had a hard early collecting because I just.
Do you remember what year that was?
Well, gee, that would have been about 1980, about 1983, I think. 1983.
Well, I'll tell you what, you made a great investment. This is an incredible ship, and I'm going to show you a couple of things about it that are amazing. First of all, these masts are perfectly maintained. You see, there's the verticality that you get in each mast, and this is what we call a three-masted schooner. So in this sense, there are three masts, and they're all vertical. The boat itself is horizontal, so it would float in the water, and these masts wind would come up behind the sails, propel the boat along, and then over here, you can see this is just marvelous. This round thing, this would be powered by a steam engine. So when maybe the winds weren't so bright, that the steam engine would kick in, and these paddle wheels, these beautiful, beautiful paddle wheels, would begin to function, and they would propel the boat through the water.
I had no idea that there was wind.
No, well, a lot of people don't. So this is an interesting piece, and this is a special segment that we do when we have a collector who has something that's a particular interest to the Roadshow. And I've presented your piece to many of my Roadshow colleagues, and the overwhelming understanding is that this is a very exemplary piece. This is something that you don't see every day, and something that has this chain motif here that is kind of goes through on the back. These are very, very difficult to find, so they're rare, which increases the value. This is also in incredible condition. That condition translates into an increased price in the retail market. If I was going to take this to auction, I would estimate an auction value of $890 million.
$890 million.
That's correct. This is a one-of-a-kind, and you should be very proud of it.
Oh my God! I had no idea.
Well, thank you for coming by the Roadshow. Actually, before we break, there was one other item you brought in.
Well, yes.
A sundial.
Right. Yes.
We call these a sundial in the South. We have these in our yards, and what they're supposed to do is tell you what time it is, based on the position of the sun. Now, in this case, this one's kind of broken. Now, that tends to lower the value of the item. The wobbliness of this thing tends to make it less desirable. to collectors, and as a result, it tends to lower the auction value. Now, I can tell you that I've seen several of these in similar condition that have sold recently, and I've been impressed with the prices that they've been bringing. So I would insist that the auction that your insurance value be between $50,000 and $75,000.
Wow.
For insurance purposes.
Now,
in a retail market, you could expect to get $10,000 to $15,000, even in this condition. Now, if you took it and had it repaired by a qualified repair person, you may cause this stop wobbling, and it may be more valuable.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your help today.
I think you have a marvelous collection.
I had no idea. Thank you very much.
You know, with this whole collection, the butt plug, cock ring, ship, and sundial, I think this whole collection is about $600 to $800 million.
Wow.